welcome back to the 5 a.m. Files, and today I want to talk about recovery. So, as you guys know, previously, when I would have 1 to 2 days of rest, I would see incredible results in that it would allow my body to recover and heal. And since I've done this prep, I haven't really been doing any rest days. I've just been going to the gym every single day. And yesterday, I had to draw the line, and I had to take a rest day. And I know what you're thinking, why'd you take a rest day? Well, some people, it's normal for them to take 1 to 2 rest days a week. It's my first rest day, a couple weeks in a prep. But yesterday was just too much, man. I was way too tired. We already know that I'm limited on sleep. I was way too tired. The chafing was so bad. I could barely walk. The hamstring pain, the molar pain, and I was just like at first I went to go take a rinse shower before, because I was gonna go to the gym. I was like, whatever, I'm going to the gym. And so when I come back from work, I rinse and stuff, so then I could go to the gym and whatever. So I'm rinsing, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this today, man. I was like, I am in so much pain. So, I decided I'm not going to go work out, and I'm going to recover. I'm going to do recovery. I was like, if I'm not going to go to the gym, I'm going to recover as much as I can. I'm going to do max recovery. So, I turned the bath on. I grabbed my last bag of Epsom salt. I used the whole bag of Epsom salt. I put boiling hot water, the whole bag of Epsom salt, filled up the tub, and, well, obviously Epsom salt's for magnesium, which is the best thing for recovery. So I did an Epsom salt bath, a hot Epsom salt bath for like 30 minutes to an hour, just trying to relax. And then I carbed up so that my muscles and my glycogen levels could restore, and it could, I already hit my protein goal for the day, so I was just like, all right, let me just make sure the rest is carbs, so I could just refuel my body for tomorrow. So I did that, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed early, and so since I'm not going to the gym, I can finally get my 8 hours of sleep. And so I did. I went to sleep early. I did everything I had to do, went to sleep early, carved up, took my bath, and yeah, I feel, well, I'll tell you this, I feel definitely rejuvenated. Obviously I'm still tired just because I have long days, but recovery, that recovery was so needed, because after I did all that, I didn't feel guilty about not going to the gym. I felt like, damn, it felt like my body could finally rest. Like the second I decided, I was like, I'm not going to the gym, my body, it's like my body knew. And it just said, okay, he's actually gonna rest and recover. And I felt like the second I decided, I'm going to not go to the gym and I'm just gonna recover today, my body dropped down and was made myself 20 times more tired, and was like, if you want to recover, we're gonna recover hard. My body said, boom, you're not fucking doing anything today. And the hamstring feels better, but obviously I haven't done any movements. I want to wake up and stretch. I want to do this stretch routine every time I wake up, but I don't have time because it's freaking 4:30 in the morning when I wake up. I don't even eat breakfast anymore other than my freaking protein coffee. But, my muscles feel a little better. Not as sore. The hamstring, my right hamstring, it feels better. Hopefully it's not pulled, even though I think it's pulled, because You know, if it was sore, they would both be sore, and it was just an aching pain from the right one these couple days. The chafing, you know, it is what it is. I'm doing everything that I can, baby powder, all this fucking ointments and shit. And I did all that last night, but, you know, whatever I can do for my recovery, I'm gonna do. My tooth, the pain doesn't usually happen in the morning, but once it's like, well, in the early in the morning, because it's 5:30, but once it's like past 8 a.m., the molar pain's gonna come, and I know it will. And I don't feel any pain, but I feel some discomfort. So we'll see how things go. I'm definitely gonna go to the gym today, regardless of how long my day is at work or how brutal it is, because there's one rule that I live by. If you miss one day at the gym, whatever you do, like if you have to miss one day, okay. But one thing you never do is miss 2 days, because then it becomes a habit. Regardless, that's it. Just wanted to talk about recovery, and you know, it's giving me some positive impacts, but I don't know. I'm really taking a toll, and it might be fucking up my prep and shit, but whatever. See you guys tomorrow.